Good afternoon, and thank you for joining me on another episode of Ask Sharifah Videocast. We have a wonderful show today. I love introducing the world to my friends, my particular little tribe. But this lady, I was so close. We talked, we had some wonderful conversations, and then she just disappeared. I didn't see her. I didn't know where she went. And then you know what? 8 months later, she walked in the door, and I was like, oh my God, it is you. Because my guest today, she is very amazing. She does so many different things, which we're going to discuss today, but she also is bi-global, not just bi-coastal and going from state to state, but one day she's in Long Beach, California, and guess what? The next day, she's in Peru. Yes, so please welcome Peru. Welcome my guest, Anael, and good afternoon, Anael, how are you?
Thank you so much, Sharifah, for inviting me to your show, to your talk, and I'm doing very well. Thank you so much. I'm here in Long Beach and doing well.
You are so wonderful. How does it feel to one day be in Long Beach and the next day be in Peru?
It's for me, the word is for me really like home, and I have no really problem just to, if you say tomorrow we are going to Peru, I'm ready. And I love traveling. I've been always traveling. I traveled all over the world, and now I'm close to South America. I discovered here United States. I've been here for 9 years, so enough time to discover this beautiful country and the North America. And now it's the destiny to go to South America. Say, let's go, I go.
I want to go. I would love to go and visit Peru.
You are please welcome. If I can just jump into action immediately. I do retreats in Peru because I've been there so long, and so you are I can mention that next later and tell about it more, but you are very welcome to be next year in the spring 2020 in my retreat, spiritual retreat with own transformation, because Peru is so transformative country. You really be different person when you come back to Long Beach, to California. You really change. So if you want to change, not only travel, please join me, join the retreat Peru.
Yes, yes, but you not only just travel, like again, we're going to talk about the retreat. You not only travel, but you're not one of those people who go visit a city and then you're in the hotel in that city. You actually have retreats in the jungles, out there in the wilderness in Peru. What made you decide to just pick up and go live in the wilderness?
Yeah, you know, I do. Peru has many places, but I'm really based like Sacred Valley, which is close to Machu Picchu, and then jungle, as you say. And I've decided to do retreat in these both different energies. And as you mentioned, jungle, it's like my home. I love so much jungle, and I'm really united with the jungle, with the spirit of the jungle who talks to me when I'm there. I have my dear shaman from there, Gardel, who guides me. He calls me the Queen of Amazonia, La Reina de Amazonia, which is for me honor because I feel like being part of it. So I want really that people from the Western culture experience the same depth and brightness of the jungle of people. And at the same time, I would love to invite people who come not only to use Peru, to use people, to say great, to be grateful and say thank you so much, Peru, because once you really come to Peru, you will say, wow, thank you this country, thank you people, because what we Western people, we are like going far from our souls for our purity, and the spirituality is about to come back. And indigenous people and people who live in this, I wouldn't say primitive cultures, it's very deep and more advanced culture than we have, but know technically maybe, but these origin cultures have something to give us, and we just need to appreciate it, not just take it. You know, many Western people go for ayahuasca ceremonies to heal them and just leave. And of course you will come, we will have ceremonies, ayahuasca ceremonies, San Pedro ceremonies in Sacred Valley, because ayahuasca is from the jungle and San Pedro is from the Sacred Valley. And I'm talking about two different energies, and these energies are so supporting for your transformations. Not only to see Machu Picchu, which is like wow, which is really amazing, but all the Incas monuments are also incredible. And during these two different energies, you experience inner awakening. The purity comes up, what you forgot, you will remember. You will remember, that's me. I'm not only about being in business, chasing people, having money. We have it all, this abundance. But we forgot something. We forgot that how pure and God's children we are. Spirit is really there in Peru, in both, in the jungle and Sacred Valley, and really brings you there where you feel that's me, to your true you. So the retreat is about this, you know, about seeing Incas monuments, seeing jungle, being grateful to medicine from the jungle, as I do Kambo, for example, the frog medicine, which is healing the whole body, which is also incredible how jungle people heal themselves. They don't need medicine, you know, we have. And I'm learning all these precious wisdom and all these precious plants to understand them. And I'm going back, as you said, let's go. I'm going back in September through Colombia, where I will be 1 month, also understand another country in South America. But then I have a retreat with my Czech community, as myself coming from the Czech Republic. Mm-hmm. And invited you. Next year will be for my English community. So you are all very welcome, and I will put there my contact. So if you feel that you need this transformation, coming to your true self, and I will guide you through all these beautiful energies, and at the same time bow down and say thank you, jungle, thank you, spirit of Peru, indigenous people, and all united, you will come like a new person, like I am. Do you remember me?
Yes, I do. But you know what? I can't say that you were someone who wasn't smiling or wasn't happy, because you always smile, you're always happy. But when I see you now, just looking at you now, you're glowing, like you're smiling. It's like there's a different glow about you than when you were here before. And so I believe personally that this experience has been healing for you and healthy for you and wonderful for you. But I want to talk a little bit about the specifics. Like, this is what you do. You speak 5 different languages. Is that correct? What are the languages that you speak?
So my mother tongue is Czech. Then I lived many years in Germany, and I wrote 5 books in German. So German, I speak very well German. Then I speak English, French. I was French teacher in Germany, but we need to practice, right? Then I speak Spanish, speak with people in Spain and in Peru, in Spanish-speaking countries, because there is no really English. Mm-hmm. Help you really with English. And then I speak Russian, as it was a language of the primer Czechoslovakia, and then Italian, and that's it.
Yes. So I believe that's important, because often people such as myself, Americans who want to travel abroad, we may feel as, you know, a little unsure because we don't necessarily speak the language, or we don't necessarily need the land, but to have the land, but to have someone such as yourself with that type of experience is such a blessing.
It's, you know, when I change languages in my head, I literally think in 3-4 languages, because I have clients as myself. I'm healer and shaman, and I heal people remoted online. So I really heal in German, English, Spanish, and in Czech. So I literally think in 4 languages.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just beautiful. I see myself changing, and I'm really happy that I have this gift, because I see when my clients are from Spanish-speaking countries and they can speak English. And it was a deep experience when I was speaking the whole healing session with them in English. But then suddenly the spirit tell me, when the person didn't get the healing effect, I was feeling that there must be some crushing point. Suddenly the spirit told me, and now speak Spanish, speak the language the person speaks. And wow, magic happened. And I started, like, the language Spanish flew out of my mouth, and the person really experienced amazing awakening, our heart opening, because, you know, your language, your really language is the heart. The heart opens through your own language. Even I speak English, I love it, but when I really love to speak to myself, it's sometimes English, but it's Czech, because it's opens to you. But it's also the language we don't even know which is it, and this is through music, through different, and we know there is a light language, right?
Yes.
Language. So
Yes.
this
Yes. Yes. So you mentioned the light, but you're a light worker. You're a healer. You are a shaman. How did you become a shaman, Anael?
Honestly, it was very difficult. At the beginning, it was difficult to call myself shaman, but the signs and the connection with the jungle and my shaman, he just told me, you are master of being the shaman. Even I look like you, but inside soul and the whole energy, I'm so connected with the jungle and with the spirit of ayahuasca, with the spirit, the ayahuasca you see, or here I have it here. The spirit is with me. It's the ayahuasca. So I have all these spirits, light beings from the jungle here. And it doesn't mean that you must be a shaman, but I was in another life shaman. I really had another past life as a shaman, and that makes me feel stronger, because I remember of my shaman's life in the jungle.
But what are you doing with your shaman life in the jungle in this lifetime? I mean, you're taking people on retreat. How long are the retreats? Because I'm telling you right now, I love you to death, Anael, you're amazing, but you would not want me on your retreat, because I would be like, there are bugs here, there's trees, I'm getting wet, I'm getting dirty, you know, get me out of here. You know, so how long is this retreat? What are some of the things that you do on your retreat?
Okay, the retreat will be for about 20 days, 21 days.
No, that's 18 days too long for me. 18 days too long in the jungle for me. But
no, jungle, 10 days in the sacred valley. And
okay.
Days, and in between we must travel because Peru is also big. So 1 day is like traveling between on plane, on the bus. On the bus would be like 24 hours, even more. But you must, so 2 days is like traveling till you come to Cusco, Lima, Cusco, and Cusco is the capital city of Incas, former Incas Imperium, and then from there, where we stay in Cusco, and from there we go to different beautiful monuments around, and it's called Sacred Valley. And I literally in Sacred Valley, I rented an apartment, and I just live there to absorb this amazing energy. I prefer to live in Sacred Valley than in Cusco. So Cusco, and then it's Sacred Valley. And there are all these amazing cities like Urumbamba, Pisa, Ollantaytambo. And of course, it's you don't know it now, but once you are there, you will say, oh, Ollantaytambo, I love it. Oh, Pisac, I love it. So you just you will just experience the names. They will stay in you forever. And from there will be like 10 days, because this sacred valley is still packed full of Incas monuments, but we can make everything. Machu Picchu self takes 2 or 3 days.
Okay.
Because it's so powerful, and climb, you can go comfortable by trains, but with my retreat, I really want that you reach on your own, on your knees, Machu Picchu, or you can go by bus up, but there is also chance to go upstairs to Machu Picchu to experience what the Incas did. They really built up their monuments, their temples on so high on the hills, and you still don't get it. You don't understand how is this possible. It's the same like with the Egyptian pyramids. You don't understand how they built it. And when you come and you climb these hills, or you go by bus, it's okay as well. Then you just like, wow, you are just breathing deep in and out, and you don't believe. And the energy, Machu Picchu is still strong enough, even it's also full. A lot of people are there, but they are limiting. Every year they say less and less people can enter, because what I love about Peru, they are aware how tourism can destroy the spirit. And that's what I experienced in the jungle, how Western people and how Western culture destroyed jungle. And what my project in the jungle is clean up the planet, clean up the jungle. So I really go and educate people there to collect all the rubbish, because jungle doesn't have monuments, it has the spirit, but the spirit is destroyed by this rubbish, by all these plastics we know, but if you go there, you will see beauty of the jungle, but then at least my heart breaks. That's why I started my project, Clean Up the Planet there. Even I've been beaches, even here in Long Beach, I was cleaning, but I was thinking, wow, it's so dirty here. I hope they clean it now better, but in the jungle, people, indigenous people suddenly notice that they have no fish. Because the issue is the spirit sees how they took the nature for granted, and they make it dirty with the plastic. They are not aware. They just take. And the indigenous people are the first people, they feel the pain of the climate changes, of this environmental rubbish, of the plastic we experience here. But because they are so directly connected to the nature, and the nature says, stops, I can't anymore, they rely on the nature. In the jungle, you have only nature. There are no really shops. You must go to Iquitos, to the city, and they rely that they have everyday fish, but Amazonia has less and less fish. And I really experienced people, they told me that there is no fish. And I said, look at your surrounding. There is so much garbage. Please collect. They were like, wow, thank you. They called me loca, but hey, because I came, gringa came and said, let's clean up here. Let's clean up the garage. And they said, why, gringa? The white lady comes and says, clean up your. I said, it's not only yours, it's ours.
Yes.
It's our planet. And
You are so courageous. You are so courageous. I think it takes a lot of courage to go into a foreign country, any foreign place, and tell the local people in order to change the fish from dying, then we have to clean it up, remove the garbage in it, and not just because it's you, but for the whole world. I mean, it just affects everyone. I think that's beautiful. I think you have a wonderful spirit.
Thank you. Yeah, I was very happy that they understood my message, and there was like Sundays when we were cleaning, and I bought the plastic bags, and they were so happy. My shaman told me, you made people so bright and happy. You enlightened the place with your idea. It's so simple, but they don't get it. They don't understand like we do, because we are already educated, but still there are enough people, right? They don't get it even here.
Yes,
So
yes. We need to clean up the beaches here in Long Beach.
believe me, last year when I just came back, and I haven't been enough on the beach to see, but last year was Long Beach. The beach here so dirty, so much garbage, so many plastic bottles, and it's a rich city. Come
Yes,
on. Come on, how this is. So Sharifah, if you will be responsible for the city, please, I
yes,
call, make some
yes.
the beach environment. And I call everybody who is now listening, please do clean up your house, your garden, because there we start, awareness, conscious to be about our planet. And when I'm here in California, I really see that people take care, but when I'm there, I see people don't take care. And that's why we need to go there, not only to use them for our transformation, for our ayahuasca ceremonies, we need to help them to understand what's going on, in another sense with their nature, because they don't understand the 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 universal laws. If we use, we need to give back. It's, give and receive, and
Yes,
it's
ma'am.
all areas of our life.
Yes,
Yeah.
but you know what? You're not one of those people who has to wait on someone else or who feels you need 100 people with you to go and make the change. You go and clean up the beach. You go and, like I've been telling everybody, you have to be, again, the change you want to see in the world. And so
Yeah.
that's what you're doing. But what I do not want to do, Anael, is run out of time, because I also want to talk, you work with individuals. What is a session with you like?
Yeah, I work, you mean as a healer?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm that's my, also as I started, because I'm the Anael is my archangel. Anael is Anael as archangel of love, peace, and harmony. And she talked to me that strongly that I really transformed my whole identity from the writer to be spiritual being, a light worker, and I discovered the abilities to heal people with the energy I'm getting from the archangels, from the spirits. I really heal with them, with the archangels. I see them, I speak to them, I love them so much. They are with me all the time. And I have a call to help people to heal their karma and heal their cycles, but I cannot heal like whole karma. Only when person comes to me and says, I can't anymore, I'm so stuck in this karma, please help me. And if they understand and feel my energy, I can help. Like yesterday I had such a beautiful healing session when I open and I broke this cycle on the beach. I love to do it at the river or in the jungle. So I just love this mission to help people. They have like also bigger call. And yesterday I had a beautiful man, and it's beautiful man. I love it because it's a century of the women, and I have many clients, women. They are called to break this cycle of negativity, serving men in an unhealthy way, but that's another karmic cycle. It's a cycle on karma of women. and we need to break this. And what we do now that we speak here and that we are raising up our voice, you with your work, me with my It's of Women's voice, yeah?
Yes.
And we need to be powerful with our voice, how to heal ourselves, to know what is our strength, our worth as a woman. And I help women to go in that power, in that strength, to break this karmic cycle. And the other karmic cycle is, of course, your personal karmic cycles, because I see the past lives. I see clearly, it's like movie in front of me when the clients opens to me and allows me to enter his soul or her soul. I enter and I see what past lives influences the current life. And in order to see this, I can heal them, help them, and guide them. I'm also guide, and I don't only make chabracadabraca. I need
You're
to.
funny.
As you know, you are also awesome clairvoyant. So you see, and you cannot just say, "Do it." That's our karma, that we order people how to do it. We need to guide them and just give them gentle advice. It would be great if you open, you know. And yeah, I love it. And I really guide people to self-love, self-worth, because myself, I really experienced my own transformation, which started 10 years ago. And I really was on the bottom of my life when you know, the darkness, the tunnel, the darkness of the soul. And I definitely know every person, every human on this planet has to experience that. And our goal is not to blame the parents or the generation before us that we live in under such conditions or life. It's because they don't know how to live better. We have now the chance to heal it. They didn't have really the chance to heal it. They didn't know that healers have such a power. They just rely, like, you know, in America, on the chemicals, on the and the pills, right?
That is so true. So true.
And now we come from the jungle with our spirit. We can heal in a different way than what the generation in 20th century knew about own healing. And it's a new paradigm of healing. And once you open for that space that you can heal yourself, there are so many miracles, magical healing. You know, people heal the cancer and so on through the power. But to heal the soul, to heal the karma, needs special abilities. And I was feeling it's my mission to help people in this way. So I do it online. I also, when I'm in Peru and you feel the call, I need to talk to Anael, I need her help, just find me on Facebook or Messenger and we get connected on WhatsApp. And I heal you from the jungle. You will experience the jungle. I have the strength from the jungle and I help. But I help also all personal. So as long as I'm here in California, people who are watching now are welcome to talk to me or just online. And it's beautiful too. Important is, as you know, Sharifah, what is important? The energy, right?
Yes, yes.
That's what we feel together, great energy, we love, and I think people should just cooperate, heal based on the energy, on the beautiful energy they have together.
I think that is so beautiful. So I just want to be specific and at least ask this question of you. So because the people who are watching, sometimes they may think, oh, well, Anael cannot help me with this. You know, she can't help me with that. Like you did mention cancer, you know, but sometimes it's not that drastic. Maybe it's a relationship. They have a broken heart. They lost their job. Like, what are some of the areas in which you work with people?
Okay. Yeah, if you say about the partnership or lost job, I will guide people, clients, they come to me, the source of why you lost it, the source. where is it deep in your soul why you lost a job? And I tell you right now why. Because Spirit says to you, you are not on your soul mission. And it's not your life purpose. That's why you lost. And that's part of my healings, that I really bring people to their life purpose. I really guide them, and I see it with my inner eyes, but sometimes the Spirit says, no, don't say that. They must understand their journey on themselves, but I guide them because I see where they can be if they will be true to themselves. And so I give them light in their darkness, like the generation, you lost job, look for another, you are a loser. No, I say, look deeper why you lost. Look deeper why you are not with this person. And I see maybe the past connection just wasn't good before, it won't be good this time. And if we are not spiritual enough awakened, we have to understand that we will be with the person as long as we don't understand our karmic lesson, the Spirit will. So I also show them what is the karmic lesson why you have in this partnership this negative patterns, you know. So I go really deep. And my sister ayahuasca told me I heal like her very deep.
I think that is beautiful. So if anyone is interested in having a session with you, how would they be able to contact you?
Yeah, please. So contact me on Facebook under my name, Anael Milena Laska, or my website page, Facebook page is Sacred Healing with the Archangel Anael. Then Instagram is Anael Angel Heals, but sometimes I change it because I'm not only angel. And my website is so far still, but I will also change it. But so far it is lovelightanael.com. Love like love, light, anael.com. And my email is the same, lovelightanael@gmail.com. So you're very welcome to write me, and if you feel my energy would be helping for your healing, thank you. You asked me, Sharifah, and I would be very happy when I help people, if I help and when I help.
You are such a light. Love and light, Anael. I love it. I definitely love it. Now, what I like to do at the end of every show is just allow my guests the opportunity. We're going to do that at the end, but just allow my guests the opportunity to speak directly to the people watching and let them know what you want them to take away from this interview.
What they should take away?
Yes.
Okay, then who is here online, and then you can talk to me 5 minutes for free.
Yes.
What you mean? Or
yes.
Which I do with pleasure, because I appreciate the people who are watching your show or our conversation, our interview. And I would be grateful if you feel, not only because it's for free, but because you feel you need to heal something, or you have something you need to ask. So ask Sharifah or ask me, but you ask me, I give you already like the way, and we can continue then in the session how to get healed, because mostly I get a vision. Even 5 minutes, sometimes I'm very fast and I see if it's possible for the person to get healed, how long, and it's almost always possible, but the possibility, the limitations are in people inside, right? In the head or in the heart.
Yes, yes. So do you have to get in a trance for this, or what do you do? Because I'm interested now. I like my 5 free minutes. What do I have to do?
Okay, you will contact me on Facebook, or
okay.
I can also say my WhatsApp phone number.
Okay.
we will do WhatsApp video call, but I don't need, if I go really deep, I don't need to see you. If you want to see me, we have a video call. But for me, important is your trust and your commitment, if we continue healing, that you really want to change, because I offer you change. After 5 minutes, I know where it's gonna be, where you can be, what you can become, who you can become, and which journey you can take if you really want to change your life. And important is also, what I'm changing are the patterns, the program we all have. We are people here on earth with mostly with negative programs, because earth is like a prison, and we are always in some periods like prisoners, and the spirit says, go out, be free, free yourself. And that's the call. And if you need to free yourself of the cycles of the programs, here with me.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I want to thank you for being a guest on today's episode of Ask Sharifah Videocast.
And I play a little bit for you with my beautiful sea.
Yes, let's enjoy it. I love it. I love your bow. I love the sound. Music is definitely healing. I appreciate you. Thank you for being today's guest.
Thank you so much, Sharifah.
You are so
beautiful.
It was beautiful.
And thank you. And just call me and write me. I'm here.
I will call you. I will write you. We will not let another 8 months go by without speaking. I can guarantee you that. I'll check up on you, ask you what's going on in the jungle. So not only do I want to thank you, Anael, I want to thank everyone for tuning in, everyone who shared this interview. Thank you for your support. Thank you for watching, and thank you for just being here with me. So if you're interested in watching more of my interviews or being a guest, even for sponsorship opportunities, please visit my website at AskSharifah.com.
Yes.
Now we get to play the bell. I want to see the bell. Have a wonderful day, everyone. God bless.